Boys they hustle. Show yourself. Boys they pop. Wakanda forever. Okay. Figure Kaya manch. Better late than never. I know I was supposed to give you guys an app, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. But it's partly to do with money. Alright, let's go inside and shoot this. Let's go.
Stop recording. And the whole world now wants to hear your story. Touch it by the back car. Shit. Nigga get Panama. 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 Panama.
Tbu-Twiz, let's go. Tell him. I don't want a nigga go broke. Tell him. I don't want a nigga go broke. If you want to see me go look. Tell him. I don't want a nigga go broke. Tell him. I don't want a nigga go broke. Am I even allowed to say that? I don't want a nigga go broke. He's saying that. He's the one that's saying the N-word. I'm not. I was just singing along. Let's start the show. Alright, what up? Yo, shout out to every single person that just subscribed, man. Just a week ago, I was sitting on 400 and now I'm on 600. Shout out to you guys. That means that you guys are looking for content that I'm actually feeding you. This is the reason why I'm going to do this thing and not do the other thing. I get it on Monday. We said we're going to drop ads. Woo! What the hell? Ads. Is it abs? Yo, guys. Apps. Okay. We said it's gonna be app App Mondays. Right? I don't know what we said we're gonna call it, but I decided because of like to keep my content like it mustn't be a clickbait. It must just be like information that you actually can use. If I haven't used the app yet, never got paid from the app, I will not review it. So what I'm gonna do from now on is every single app I have used personally and got paid from it, I will review. Deal? I think it's a great deal. I mean, I don't want you guys going out there and being confused of the app that you just, downloaded. Because downloading is also money and you don't want to be frustrated and thinking that my channel is just a waste of time. We don't want that. So that's what I'm going to do. That's why I haven't reviewed other apps because I'm busy with them. I'm actually busy with two. One is podcast. Listen to podcasts and get paid. So I'm busy listening to podcasts. I'm trying to see if I can, it's in dollars. I'm trying to see if I can get paid. And the other one is Pirates Cash. It's like you look at ads and then they pay you. So the day that I actually get paid, I'm gonna be like, yo guys, here's another app, let's try it out, go out there. But for now, what I wanna do is review the two that is it three? Two, I remember two right now. Two that I've actually used and you guys have been inboxing me. You've been on my comment section asking me about it, so I thought I'd answer a few questions that you guys have been asking me about. First one, let's start with Stash. Stash works like this, guys. You do not have to put your banking details in Stash. You can use it without your banking details. But if you want to save and you want to stash, that's why it's called Stash. You want to stash some money away, $50 now and then, you can actually use your banking details. But you're gonna need your banking details eventually when they have to pay out your money. So when they sun, they pay you between 5 to 10 rand, right? And the walking distance when you keep on walking. So your settings has to be right. When you go to your settings section, which is this, that is your settings section. If you go to your settings sections, you must be very careful how you move that lines there up and down. You can just put it to 100% when it comes to the sun and when it comes to walking distances and stuff like that. And when you don't want to stash anything, you can just slot it to the other left where you don't have to stash anything. So you don't have to get, every time you say stash into your account, it's gonna go from your account to stash. But what's nice about it is that you're gonna get that money back eventually. So do actually save. Yes, I've seen stash take out some 20 bucks now and then, and 50 bucks or 100 bucks now and then. I feel like maybe it's for their costs or whatever, but it's never affected me that much. It's never been actually 100 bucks, I'm lying. It's about 20 bucks there, 30 bucks there. I'm not quite sure why that money comes out of my account, but because I'm making so much money from stash, it doesn't really bother me that much. Remember, sometimes you, you have to make money. You have to make some money. Stash has to make some money out of this app. I just don't know how they actually do it. It's Liberty. That's Liberty's app. So Liberty is like your insurance or something like that. Yeah, I think it's that. The second one is field agent. Okay, field agent. Guys, you're not gonna, like, if you're from the farms like I am. I'm from the Val, right? Oh, it's not really a farm. It's like a small town. You know what I'm saying? If you're from a small town, don't expect field agent to ask for jobs, to give you more jobs, because Joburg City and Durban and Cape Town, you know, the city life is where they actually need to find more jobs and stuff like that. We get jobs now and then, you know, so it's okay to make 100 bucks, 200 bucks. What you can do is actually set your settings to Joburg if you are in Gauteng, and when you come to Joburg, you can find out, like, you can just do some couple of field work while you're still there, you know, go to KFC, do all these things, that field work, make some 500 bucks, 1,000 rand, and go back home, you know. I don't know, but don't cry if you don't get jobs. It's pretty much the way it goes, you know what I'm saying. What was my third one? I didn't have any third one, but with that being said, after reviewing all of that, I am going to give you guys now 5 things that you guys can do to actually make money. Like, legit, this is how I make money. And that's the other thing, guys. If you're gonna care about what people think, this is not a channel for you. Like, for real, like, we out here hustling. We don't care about what our friends think, what if your ex sees you, so she's gonna think, oh, wait, if you're Caucasian and you're watching this, you're falling. You know, we don't care about that. We out here making money. We know the plans for the future that we're trying to get. So if you're trying to get this money with me, man, let's do it. 5 things that you can do to make this money. Okay, so 5 side hustles. I don't even know why I made notes about this, because this is what I do. Like, this is what I do all the time. Like, I always have a cooler box in my car, right? I always have a cooler box in my car, and when I go to car washes, I always stack on 2 things. I stack on more fire, and I stack on mixes. Because usually when I go to car washes, niggas, I'm allowed to say that. I don't think I'm allowed to say that, so I'm gonna beat that out. Guys actually come through with bottles and stuff like that, and they run out of mixes, or they run out of energy drinks and whatever, and I always have some in my car. There's one called Babalas. Usually people are, you know, a little bit. So on Mondays when I go wash my car, I'd have like 20-30 guys out there washing their cars, trying to get something to sober up. So I always have energy drinks. I sell more fire like no one's business. And if you're smart, if you're really smart, if you can get more fire, cooler box, drive your car to any right, anywhere that you know that students will be registering right now. The lines are so long. Trust me, they're trying to get something cold to drink, or trying to get something warm to drink if it's cold. So if you're gonna be a hustler, make sure that you get the extra cash, because it's gonna go a long way. Because if you stock more fire at like cash warehouses and stuff like that, you get it for like 6 rand, and you can sell it for like 12 rand or 10 rand. That's like 4 rand or 5 rand profit. Scania said that 5 rand, it goes a long way. You can easily from that line alone, from that day, for an hour or 2, just chilling in your car or whatever you're doing, just having a small nyana thing there next to your car. You don't even have to have like a whole setup, selling your drinks and stuff like that. you can make close to about 1,000 rand on that day, on that line alone. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to walk up and down. People be like, yo, just go to that guy or that girl. She's actually got water, cold water. It must be cold if it's hot, and something must be warm, like, you know, manga faga e, you know. For me, now would definitely, if it was hot, being faga e lap to that coffee. People would buy that. So that's the first one. Second one is water for clubs. Every single water. Listen, water for clubs. Go to a club near you or a pub near you, especially the upper clubs like lounges and stuff like that. They love having their own bottled water. So Google custom made water. Right, you can get those for like 2 rand a bottle, and in clubs they always sell water for like from 10 rand to about 15 rand. So sell it to the club for about 7 rand for bottles. You know what I'm saying? You just make money. You know that it's income that comes in weekly without you doing anything, because the supplier, whoever supplier you choose, they will bring the bottle. They will actually even deliver it straight to the club with their what's this, logo or whatever artwork they are actually doing, birthday parties and stuff like that. That is like income that comes in weekly, because they need water weekly. Like, that's one of the monies or kind of petty cashes I make. And believe me, I make about, just to put out numbers there, I make about 5k to 6k and just clubs that I put water to, deliver water to. I don't even deliver it myself from the manufacturer itself. They go straight to the club and I just get my guap. Don't say I never told you. Third one is Uber. I'm not saying you must be a driver. Actually, Uber does have like odd jobs that you guys can do. You know, just go to the Uber page, go all the way down to careers. They're actually giving out jobs, so you can actually work at Uber and make some money from home. Actually, you can work from Uber, or you can work for Take a Lot. Take a Lot has nice careers as well. It's not a 9 to 5. It's like, you know, like a side type of hustle and stuff like that. There are 9 to 5s, like where you actually have to work for Take a Lot or work for Uber, but there's also Uber. If you want to be a driver, you have a nice car. I can't stand people, bro. I can't be picking up and doing all this stuff. I don't know if you're like me, but me, I'm gonna pick up and go. Anyway, I like my car too much for that. So yeah, Uber and Take a Lot. Go to careers down and check what side hustles they actually have for hustlers that are out there that are trying to make some bucks nyan. Alright, the other one is called Fiber. This is Fiber.
Hi, my name is Sam Hubbard, and I am the Data and Targeting Director for the Maryland Democratic Party. We are trying to elect as many Democrats as possible up and down the ballot in the state of Maryland. We wanted to redesign the website to be bold, new, and fitting with the times. We actually could not do it in-house. We didn't have the expertise. We definitely didn't have the time. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that we were able to find a developer so quickly. The developer we worked with was very professional, on budget, on time, and overall extremely helpful. Having Fiverr, having this resource makes my job a little bit easier, but also allows me to do my job and not have to worry about things like flyers and posters, voiceovers for robocalls, website development, logo design, website issues, or graphic design.
Okay, so Fiber is for people that actually have some kind of skill. So if you have some kind of skill, you're a graphic designer, you are anime, what you can draw cartoons, or you can make websites, or like cool stuff like that. Like if you can do those things, man, you can make a lot of money. Now we're talking like a lot of money on Fiber, because Fiber, you put in your profile, you say this is what I can do, you send out your work. Someone who needs your type of skill actually goes to Fiber, requests a logo or whatever, and they pay you in dollars that side. So they actually pay you in dollars, and it's got a huge network, and it's got a huge clientele base. Just register and put your work out there, and you can make a lot of money. You actually don't have to be a kasi lapo waiting for local guys asking for logos for 20 rand. You can actually make a logo for close to about 1,000 rand. Yeah, it's that crazy. Fiber. That's number 4. Okay, last one, number 5. This one I started doing before God blessed me to start my own clothing line that is actually getting manufactured in China as we speak right now. Like, yo, that is a blessing to me right now. But this is how I started. You know, with Slogan t-shirts, man, that sells so much. Especially when something happens and you start having like Slogan t-shirts that you can easily go to. Don't go to Mr. Price and buy those t-shirts, because yeah, it's kind of like cheating people. So find a nice quality t-shirt supplier, which there's a lot out there. You can get a t-shirt for about 60. Don't buy 20 rand t-shirts, because that's gonna kill your followership and whatever. Tell me, like, trust me, I'm telling you this out of experience. Go get like quality t-shirts that you can actually give to people, because it's not really nice to sell cut t-shirts and then expect people to pay you like 100 rand. Some people are like doing Slogan t-shirts for like 250 and stuff like that. So don't be that guy. If you're gonna charge someone 250, make sure that it's not like 180 rand profit and you just spend like 50 rand. Like, that's not fair. So go out there, get a t-shirt, and find a slogan that is like popular at that time. You know, bo sebenza girl, bo I'm a hustler, whatever. Those actually sell very well. Especially when you're just walking around wearing it, people ask you, where you get that? And you're like, yeah, I sell it. Then you can go to your local printer, and local printers will charge you 30 to 28 rand to 40 rand just to get that on, and you can sell it for a profit of another $100. So if you spend $100 on a t-shirt and then you sell it for 150, you make 50 rand profit. Or you can sell it, if it's really that good, like really that good, you can sell it for, you can make your cost price will be 100 rand, and then you can sell it for another 100 rand. Then you can make 100% actually profit. That's another way of making money. Look guys, it is easy to make, okay, but you have to put in work. It's easy, but you actually have to put in work. You can't procrastinate and sit on your bum and expect things to happen. You actually have to go out there and make this whole thing happen. You can make about 5 to 10,000 rand on just like side hustles every single month, like literally, like by just making sure that you're ready with some kind of product that you want to sell. But the only thing I ask you, my black brothers, my black sisters, is to just sell. Okay, so Malians are selling, Chinese are selling, white people are selling. The only people who are not selling is us, because we are consuming. Please just sell something. Let me see you again, because I got this whole thing that I got the light now. I can start, when I think of something, I can start shooting. I'm gonna take out content like you guys won't believe. I'm gonna take out crazy content. Stay on the channel. I'm gonna tell you how to make money every single time, or I'll be reviewing I want to start reviewing some of the Vol artists and you know, taking out content. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Can't just watch my videos and not subscribe. You're just sitting there. Hey, oh, let's go. Subscribe.